Hey guys, so just a another little update. 16 weeks out now. So last week, as sort of discussed in the 17 weeks out video, we made a few just a few minor changes with food and that type of thing. Sort of nothing too dramatic. Upped the HIT just by 5 sprints a time, so 15 sprints up and down the driveway. And we started doing the infrared sauna again just once a week, so just real minor stuff. A little bit of fat loss, not a hell of a lot, but that's all right. So it's just sort of building on those things as we kind of progress in and keeping that sort of testing going each week, so we just can manage what we're doing. So
it's a good tool to see the changes real quick, because with managing and what we're doing each week, is 7 days is long enough to see that response. So if it's going in the right direction, then it's not a week lost, or it's easy to make fast changes and to keep you progressing along.
Yeah, and there was improvements, but they just weren't real significant.
Yeah.
So still heading in the right direction, but obviously we want to sort of kick things along a little bit more. So this week we've decided to make sort of bigger sort of changes with our food. So knocking back a little bit more, a few more carbs out of training day, and then knocking sort of non-training day calories down as well. So that should sort of spur things on.
Well, we didn't do a treat meal this week purely because we didn't feel like we needed it, but that'll change moving forward too. So we doing more fat burning days before we test again.
Yeah, because we're still having big cheat meals and that type of thing, and so this week we're like, oh, we'll drop it out. Like, don't really need it at the moment anyway, because they're not really hungry, and like we've still got lots of food in there, and
it's a good tool to have when food's really low, because it'll help to push that metabolism up again, but it's not really necessary at the moment.
Yeah, so this week we're going to change our cardio around. We'll probably just do some sort of steady state sessions, 30 minutes a pop,
just to see if there's a different response.
Just
HIT, fast.
Yeah, just to see if that sort of makes any difference, and just take the dog for a big walk around the block, sort of get that heart rate up. Just to make sure that we're sort of in that fat burning zone. And we've also we added in, as I said, we added in the infrared sauna as of last week. So we've put a bit of a tour of the mineral pools in there for you guys. So if you guys haven't we've talked about it heaps with clients, and we talk about it in our videos, but have a bit of a look, and it might not be so sort of daunting if you haven't given it a try yet. So it's all pretty cool down there, and the people are nice and they look after you good enough. So get along there and check it out. Right guys, we're here at Taranaki mineral pools, just about to hit the infrared sauna. So I'll give you a little tour and show you what it looks like and that type of thing. Cool, see. Up we go towards the sauna. Oh, who's that? Hi. Cool, so this is the infrared sauna. Give you a bit of a nosy inside. Big jug of water there. That's that bad boy there. So this is what we'll be using weekly from now on, just to help with fat loss. It's a tool that we use for our clients, for ourselves. Really good for your detoxification, your recovery, stress release, and also weight and fat loss. So cool, come down here and give it a jam. Hey guys, alright, so that's a wrap. 45 minutes in the infrared at about 50 degrees Celsius. So we'll do that once a week at the moment, and then sort of as we get further into prep, we'll push it up to 2 and maybe 3 times per week. We kind of look at it as effective or more effective than a 45-minute cardio session.
Way better on you too, way less stressful for the system and for the mind as well.
Yeah.
Get in there and just chill out.
So it'll boost your metabolism, it'll bring that cortisol down, it'll detoxify the cells, you just feel real good for it, get a good sweat up, burn heaps of calories, and then you're out of there and feeling good for the rest of the day. So cool, give it a crack. It's awesome, so good for your health, and something that we use personally for ourselves and for a lot of our clients. So highly recommend. Cheers. Yeah, and I suppose that's Michaela's added in a what we call a PAG stack. Okay, so that's a combination of 4 different natural products that work sort of synergistically to enhance fat loss. So we've got polycosanol, we've got RALA, EGCG from green tea, so green tea extract,
garlic oil,
and a little bit of garlic oil, and they all sort of work in conjunction with one another to balance blood sugars and sort of increase the uptake of it's like cell apoptosis, so it's like burning mature fat cells and that type of thing. So just to
it's something we haven't tried before. So it's quite, it'll be interesting to see what it does.
Yeah, and there seems to be sort of fairly good sort of literature on it, and so that'll be real interesting to see. So we'll keep an eye on that as we go and sort of test in regards to that. And that's about it. Training seems to be going quite good at the moment. Strength's still awesome, still getting heaps stronger. Just trying to push really hard and focus on the quality of the workouts, and that's about it. So short and sweet this week. 16 out now, sorry. Slowly but surely the weeks go by, and just I suppose the whole idea is just to be actively
doing something
each week, and the testing and that type of thing's kind of fun for us too, because we can implement changes, we can see what happens. If they're sort of really good, then we can stick with them and build on those changes, or if we're kind of not happy, we can kind of change them out totally. And the whole idea is just to sort of get the fat down just nice and kind of comfortably, I suppose.
It's been easy to this point, and we've done well.
Obviously we'll do the work to get it off,
but you don't do the unnecessary work. Right now, there's no point us doing hours and hours of cardio. That's not the approach we're taking this time, because using our food as the tool and watching stress management as well, it's working really well.
And if we get a little bit further along now, and like we've kept a really healthy off season, so we've kept nice and lean, so food's still really good, and so we can cut back food, quite substantially. And then bring that, to get that body fat down super low. And then what we find is your system's running a lot more efficiently anyway. So you end up putting a whole heap of food back in just to keep that metabolism cranking.
Yeah.
And you don't have to starve, and you don't have to die. You have to hurt a little bit at the end, but that's all part of the fun. And I suppose that's why we do what we do. Just got to love the grind, and cool. All right, we'll catch you guys up next week for 15 weeks out.
See ya.
Check out dynamicnutrition.co.nz. We've got a new website up now. There's a cool before and after slider there, so check out that. The shop, there's heaps more products on the shop, so we do a big range of like what we call foundation supplements. We do health-specific supplements, so hormone-specific stuff as well, so jump on there and have a look, and if you guys have got any questions, just email, Instagram, Facebook, just whatever, and we're always keen to help. Cool. Cheers.